set to leave you for a little while, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's having an operation on his knee. So we've got Carlo Nash in as a replacement for Andy Dibble. So yeah, so he's I think he's a few days in now to his recovery. So yeah, so hopefully that goes all well. So I know the operations went well on Dibs, and we wish him all the best on that. And we've got Carlo in, and Andy had a hand in getting Carlo Nash in for us as well, which is great. So Carlo's got loads of experience, being around, played top flight and everything else. So brilliant that we've got a replacement of his quality.
Yeah, nice that's been done pretty quickly as well.
Nice and smooth, Scott. Yeah, nice and smooth really. So we had that plan in place in terms of we knew when it was going to happen. When Andy Dibble was having his operation. So yeah, so it's all great, and Carlo's in now, and the lads are working with Carlo. So yeah, let's see what happens from there.
How are you looking kind of squad wise for this game tomorrow?
All good, yeah. So all good. As I said, it's much the same as the last squad that we had. When we were going to Bradford, unfortunately that was called off. So we've had the lads had a couple of days where they can recharge. They needed that because of the way we play and the tempo and the physicality that they put into the game and everything else. And so it was good that we could have a little bit of downtime. Obviously we don't just staff. We look into our next opponent, which was at the time and is now Swindon. So we had a look at that and we watched them against Morecambe.
I've not seen Jay Batty for a while. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's just he's got a little slight problem with his knee at the minute. So maybe a couple of weeks with Jay.
Okay. And in terms of the FA Cup, then I guess it's just get through this round and hope for them. Keep your fingers crossed, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's a cup game, isn't it? FA Cup, which is special, for this country. We all know what the FA Cup means. I know obviously people down at the bigger clubs will play it down a little bit if they're not so much important in their calendar. But in ours, it is. It's big. It's a great day for the fans. It's a great day out wherever you go. And obviously we've got a home tie against Swindon, so we're all looking forward to that. And we're just relishing the challenge.
Is it? I guess it's the same for Swindon Town. It's the same for I guess any team in League Two. You just want to get through this round, and then you're kind of hoping, aren't you?
Well, that's it, really, isn't it? I mean, it's like any cup, really, but it's this round because you know what comes in next. All the big boys come in, and hopefully we can do that. So, as I said again, sorry, Scott, we know the challenges. What's going to come tomorrow. We're all excited, really excited, because it has that little bit of spice because it is the FA Cup. It's a one-off game, and there's no second chance at it, really.
What do you take from the game here between the two sides a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, so we've took a lot out of it, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to say what we've been working on and stuff. So we took a lot out of it. Obviously, they've took a lot out of what they can work on as well, strengths and weaknesses. So we've done stuff on that since Monday morning, to be honest. We were looking at it, as I said, from Saturday after they played Morecambe. So there's loads of things that we can exploit, and there's loads of things that we can work on and do better ourselves. So it's going to be an entertaining game.
It's a game in which you led, you're in front, and I think listening to your post-match interview, you said you probably should have gone on and won it. So was it a game that kind of got away from you in the end?
I think it did. I think in the first half the game should have been out of sight. Obviously they've gone in front with Smith scoring the goal, and then after that it was we had chance after chance. We scored two, obviously, and then they've ended up putting a load of subs on. The managers made subs, and they've ended up just putting all sorts. There was 5 up front at one point, 4 up front. So they asked a load of questions, and from that point on, our lads defended really stoutly. So that was good from the long throws and everything else that they possess, and they have. So we should have won it in the first half. It should have been out of sight in the first half, and you'd have to give them a bit of credit in the second half. They come back, they asked a few more questions, and defensively we stood up.
Is that a case of trying to put those things right then on tomorrow that you didn't quite get right when the two sides met a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I think if you put your chances away, I think the game should have been done like I did say in the first half. And I said, you have to give them credit in which the way he went out in the second half. I think it was well known that Ian wasn't too happy with the first half performance, and he had to go with them in the second half, and he come out with a different mindset. And we came out with a different mindset because we still were on the front foot in the first, I'd say, 10 or 15 minutes. And then, after that, I think we sort of stood off them, tried to protect what we had. And as I said, the ball was coming in our box, and we defended really stoutly with it.
Obviously, you had the game postponed the other weekend. Is that just giving you a little bit extra time to get ready? Well,
it did. As I said, I was looking. So I watched the game myself on Saturday against Morecambe. So I watched that, then I dissected it Sunday, and I've been on it since. So me and Jed Brannan. So it's stuff that we like doing. So we like looking at the opposition. We like seeing the shapes, the different shapes they play, the substitutions that come on, the replacements, whether it's like for like, whether it's a change of shape, whether when the shape has been changed, whether it's had an impact in the game. So we like looking at that. We like analysing all that, and it poses a load of questions, and we need to have the answers for it.